Inflation largely cooling in June, but medical care prices are rising, and that hurts our wallets. To discuss what this means for your medical bills, let's bring in Yahoo Finance's very own Anjalee Khemlani here with us. Okay, what do we need to be wary of? What do we need to beware of as well in this process?
We have a bit of good news.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, a little bit.
Let's take that.
Let's break it down. So, of course, we know that healthcare costs always on the rise, right? That's something that is the tail of the U.S. healthcare system. But what we have seen in recent years is a little bit of a decline on that. The pace of growth has slowed, and that is in part due to the changes in how we are interacting with our healthcare system. So we did see that decline through the pandemic, and then by 2021, it started to pick up again, but at a much slower rate than before. We saw healthcare largely outpace other sectors for quite some time, and now it is not one of the biggest growth. So what we did see is, for example, month over month, take a look at that. It is 0.2% growth month over month compared to 0.5 in May. And then you have 3.3% year over year growth compared to 3.1% in May. So you can see that sort of slowing down. Meanwhile, look at the different sectors. One of them is going to surprise you. So we've got hospital services at 0.1%. Physicians services at 0.1%, and then prescriptions unchanged. Now, I know that clashes with everything you know about the healthcare system and the conversation happening right now with the FTC looking to really wheedle out and whittle down where the high prices of drug costs are coming from. We know that the U.S. pays more than other countries, but the system and the industry has been slowing down those increases. And so that's where this is coming from. It's quite interesting, even though we still pay some of those high prices. And so what we also know is that on the jobs report side, I know we've talked about this before, we see that climb in those numbers for the jobs, and it really does, like a bang up job every time. That is coming to a head as well, because we know with the more that they have to hire, the more that they have to adjust salaries and increase offerings. We're starting to see that also come to a head, and we'll see those increases filter through to our wallet. So largely speaking, healthcare will still be a problem, as always, but maybe not as quite high a pace as we have been used to in past years.
Really good breakdown on the correlation there. Yahoo Finance's own Anjalee Khemlani. Thanks, Anj.